Hi everyone, this is Lilian Mutambo. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream, Lilian Mutambo's TV, Lilian Mutambo. I just want to make a brief statement, which I believe most of you clearly misunderstand me most of the times when I share anything on my social media. It's because your mindset is set up to something different, and I have a different mindset. Now, before I became an aspiring MP for Manali constituency, I used to speak on my platform. I would speak about governance in Zambia, about how the Patriotic Front were very unfair to the Zambian people, about the Chinese, about so many things. And nobody saw it as a crime or as anything terrible until I started criticizing certain things, or until I started speaking certain things even within our circles. Now, I am a UPND member. I've been a UPND member since 2015. I've been a UPND member in the UK since 2015, and it's the only political party that I've ever joined in my entire life. I've never been part of any other political party apart from the UPND. And from my observation, if you ever criticize anything, I'm talking about privately, not on media, privately, so look, I think this should have been done this way, you become an enemy. You become an enemy. Now, I began asking questions. Life is not about perfection. It's not possible for anybody to be 100% perfect, 300% perfect. It's not possible. So within our circles, you try to condemn something. Next thing, you find it on media. This is a private conversation on a WhatsApp group. As a team, what do? I think this is just your voice note. It will be on Facebook. And I'm thinking, are we together, or am I an enemy within my own camp? So, yesterday, for the first time in my entire life, I came across somebody I've never known. I know so many political parties in Zambia. At least I have an idea that there is Hamududu. I have an idea that there is, Kalawa. I have an idea. But yesterday, you are the people who made me know Kasonde. Why? Because you don't like to be fought. UPND members don't like to be fought. They don't like any criticism. And it is bad. It is very absolutely wrong. We need to accept that we cannot be 100% perfect. We can't. When the guy was protesting, I saw the picture. I even laughed it off. I said, Batu Mongulu. I laughed at it. I just saw Kasonde. I said, oh, okay. I didn't even pay attention that he belongs to one party called EFF or whatever party he belongs to. I didn't even pay attention. You exposed that guy. Why? Because he has just said something, I'm protesting about education, blah, blah, blah. And when we went to media, shared it, and people attacked him. And then there was news later, which I saw. It was just like a by the way, where people were saying that the guy had been called to the police station for questioning, he's been arrested, blah, blah, blah. I said, I thought this guy was just doing mungulu. That's how I even posted that on the page. I said, I thought people are allowed to do their own mungulu. The next thing, I come across Pilato. He's been attacked. Hold it there. Pilato being called Dow. Pilato being called all sorts of names just because it does not sit in well with you. You are now showing people your true colors. It should never be like that. Think about the injustices that people faced, and Pilato stood. He lost his musical career for you. Pilato lost so many things, relationships, business opportunities because of you. One post of him saying, release this person, it's unfair, blah, 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 blah. He becomes down. And I post on my social media, Pilato I don't think he was treated fairly. I become down. I become foolish. I become bitter. Excuse me. If I was desperate, by now you would see me in Zambia pushing for a job. It's because I know what's there. Not everything that is rosy outside is rosy. You don't know what goes inside. I've been there. I don't want to be part of it. Okay? I've been there. I've been part of it. I have been cyber bullied within our own community, and no leadership did shit. They did nothing about it. I have written more than 7 letters. If I were to expose the letters, nobody did shit. So if somebody wants to protest, allow him. Let him vent. It's his right. You understand? You are blowing up people because you don't want anyone saying, let them talk. Some of these guys are sponsored by certain political parties to tarnish their image. And because they know, when you come on Upnd and you say all sorts of things, they're on Facebook, Upnd members will attack you. They will attack you. They will attack you. And that's exactly, we should be talking about the president. President Hakainde Hichilema is where? In the US. What is he doing? Is he representing us well? What are they talking about? You are busy focusing on one small boy that is not even a factor. Because you don't want to be fought. You've made the guy blow up. You've made the guy blow up. He doesn't deserve to blow up the way he's blown up. It's because you don't want anybody to criticize. Everything is perfect. Life is good. We are not in zombie land. We are not an occult that says yes, Bwana, everything. When something is wrong, let people in their mind, if it's wrong, let them say it. It's up to them. At the end of the day, we know what's going on. We know the president means well. So you cannot, you can't. It's impossible. You can't expect everybody to follow and be on our side. It's impossible. Allow these guys to do what they have to do. Sean Tembo, sometimes I even tell him, I said, Sean, I think you're now obsessed over HH. I laugh it off. I say, Sean. But somebody who's serious can do something bad to that guy. And I mean it. Somebody who's serious can follow Sean Tembo to his house and do something. And the more hatred you keep on having against somebody who say this, somebody who say this, somebody who say this, it is bad. It becomes evil. We're not a cult. Okay? Many of you are saying, I'm bitter that I was not adopted. What's there to be adopted? And then what? Our goal was to make sure that HH is a president. And our goal was to get rid of Patriotic Front, the president. It was difficult to get rid of President Lungu. And our mission was accomplished. What else is there? What else is there? And then when you're a member of parliament and President Lungu is a president, and then how will you work? You understand? So allow this, whoever wants to talk, let them talk. Don't blow them. Just ignore them. Ignore them. You people that say, I am bitter. Let me say this. Maybe you think I am very, very, very bitter in that I don't sit. All I do is what? I'm even wasting my time talking here. I should be bidding for more contracts here. Thousands of pounds. No time for jokes. Let me say this. I used to work with one guy. I've shared his birthday on my Facebook. This guy betrayed me. Have you ever seen me come to Facebook and say this person has betrayed me? Are you aware that his brother has been granted a visa to come to the UK to work? Who was the engineer behind that boy, making sure that he gets a visa and he comes to the UK? It was me. If I was bitter, the moment that boy betrayed me, what was I going to do? I was going to just tell that boy, we don't need you to be part of this group. But no. I told him, your brother can be an enemy, but you deserve this opportunity. Okay? That was the beginning of me to show that I am bitter. Is to deny someone an opportunity to come in England. All I would have done is blocked the boy. Told the owner of the company, say, this boy, no, let's remove him. But I used my heart. This is what I have. My heart. And the heart I have is to make sure that we see things go through for other people. So that job of me maybe working in Zambia as an MP, do you know I would have denied over 1,000 people an opportunity to be in Britain to work? You have no idea what we are doing. You have no idea how companies are approaching me secretly and saying, please do not mention our company because we don't want to cause any harm to anybody. Please find us 100 teachers. You are there seated, fighting me every day, fighting this one, fighting that one. What time do you have to work? Come on, Benny. Even as I am typing, me, I'm busy. I've just dropped somebody who came from work. And it's thousands of pounds. You are there. Fighting who? You are fighting me who's bitter. Do you know what being bitter is? When Hakainde Hichilema would say certain things, and the Patriotic Front would say, this man is bitter, we would say, no. He's not bitter. Just because he lost an election in 2016, people would say, he's bitter. Anybody who fights for what they know is right, you Zambians call them bitter. If HH did not stand his ground to say, I want to fight for the people of Zambia, if he just gave up and went to Tenerife and live with his family, he's rich, by the way, he's a millionaire, you would be in a pathetic regime now. But the man fought hard. Help Hakainde Hichilema. Help him by being truthful. Don't hero worship any leader like what happened in the past with President Lungu. President Lungu, everybody was power to. If into Lungu. People are hungry, they've been gassed. If into Lungu. People are not going to school. If into Lungu. It allows even the leadership to wake up. It is not right for you to always be fighting anybody that says anything. What time do you have to even do anything? As young as you are busy on Facebook trolling. Whilst old people have taken positions and they are watching, they have experience. Which experience? Who has more experience between somebody who's lived in the diaspora for many years, worked with children's services, worked with adults, worked as a nurse, worked as a teacher, worked as an engineer, than somebody who just read a book and never even passed an exam? Don't underestimate people. Don't underestimate anybody. Anybody who talks, let's listen. What is this person trying to say? Let's wait. Right now, let's start putting businesses together. The youth. Start meeting up. When I posted the other day, I said, look, I want all the nurses, all the teachers that want to come to the UK to form WhatsApp groups. They formed WhatsApp groups. And as we speak now, they are thinking of how they will meet and do chilimba. Somebody laughed. Chilimba on exams. Look, nobody is going to give you free money. Nobody is going to give you free money. New Dawn, yes, it doesn't come with free money. Use your brain. Every day, I am recruiting Nigerians working for me. Not even one Zambian has come to the UK for a master's program. How? The UK border has opened borders for people to come. And I think, okay, let people come through this route of healthcare workers. But what are you people doing? All you do is complain. All you do is find faults in people. You're finding faults in anything, in anyone who says anything. My voice is loud. So if I shout, I'm not shouting, I'm just talking. Imagine every day I receive an email. Oluwa Tosin, Emeka, Obina. They are looking for jobs from me within the UK. I've never received any email from a Zambian who lives in UK. Even right now, I was asking the guy I just dropped, are you with which other African countries have you got there? And the person said that what? I've only seen Nigerians and people from India. The groups that we're making on WhatsApp, dear youths, let me tell you about HH. President Hakainde Hichilema is not a person that will help you because you have fought for the party. So yes, I'll help you. No. You have to come with ideas with HH. You have to come with ideas. Bring it on paper. This is what I want to do. Okay, I'll look at it. So if you think by commenting, by being a member, by doing this and that will help you, you are wasting your time. Time waits for nobody. We've got between now and 2026. I don't even know what your plans are in your mind. We had Manenga, who went to the president, said, President, before you become the president of Zambia, please, can you help me? Can you help us as the Copperbelt youth? Promise us that this is what you will do for us. That is the HH that I know. Every time, if somebody says this, you call them devil, you call them this. Even bundles you're borrowing. Even bundles you are borrowing. As young as you are, Abakote, they are the ones in positions. As young as you are, no jobs. I formed a group for teachers. And a lady in the UK said, can I also have some teachers for us to train them in this. I want them to be part of my company. And we're working on that. 257 people joined that group. Plus me, the admin, so 256. They joined that group. Teachers, jobless. If you think civil servants will be getting jobs now, money there is no. There is no money. Forget about the 65 million you're seeing. Forget about the thousands of dollars. Money in the coffers. Like the president says, the coffers are empty. Meaning no salary increment. Meaning there's no extra money to even do what they could do. Unless we receive donations. So stop wasting your time every day fighting this one. Every day fighting this one. And it's like when you just say anything that is not sitting well with a UPND member, you are not a UPND member. You are bitter. That's why you were left at the adoptions. Excuse me. Do you understand what bitterness is? UPND members, hear it right. You don't like to be told the truth. And that is why you made HH lose 6 times, 5 times. On the 6th time, we the youth, the world at large rose up. It's not UPND that voted for HH. They are loyal members, yes, we know them, they are there. Shut up. Stop commenting rubbish with fake accounts. There are loyal members there, yes, we know. The ones that have said, please help them, yes. But there are those of you who didn't even vote. The photos card you don't even have. But you want to be the ones that are talking all the time. Look, learn to listen when people are saying things. I have never, ever in my entire life see any UPND member that will say, but I think today president, I think this, I think this leader, never. It's called loyalty. Everything is right. It is dangerous. Very dangerous. And you are not going to help Hakainde Hichilema. When you do that, you're not going to help him. You need to be honest and truthful. When somebody speaks, like that guy who was speaking, let's analyze. How can we say, my brother, yes, the president said free education. You even make videos. The president said free education. But that doesn't mean it should happen now. You know, we have to wait for the next budget in September. And then when he does this, you will say things intelligently. Not calling somebody doggo, your mother, your father. You insult the entire generation just because somebody has a different view. Continue like that. Mukesanjeva. It is very dangerous. And the president himself, that is why you hear when we say anything on the page, we say this and that, he listens. When we were having live streams, which I will carry on, he listens. He listens and he acts. When we advocated for youths, this and that, he's listened. The youths at university, they want meals. He has listened. President knows that university is very important. University students, they need to eat. He listens. So when that boy came out, I just knew him yesterday. You made him popular because you're talking too much. So when that boy came out, you simply just tell him, correct him. Or just say, look, in as much as yes, we are impatient, wait a bit. These are big things that the president needs to put in place. Relax, it will be done. You use a certain way, wisdom. Emotions, fight. Fight. Like the president using a public plane. It's not something that many of us will support. But the moment, let me just say this. If the president used a private jet, you would have even said, so you wanted him to use a public plane. Why should you use a public plane? His security. You would have found ways to defend that. Now that he's used the public plane, you have found means and ways to... Are you on payroll? You are doing that, you're not even being paid. The president likes the truth. The same people who made him lose for 5 times and did not tell him the truth, and they were eating his money, they did not expect Hakainde Hichilema to win this time. I gave you an example in the other video. When the man, Mr. Kakoma, left, towards the end, a spokesperson leaving the party. There's something they knew. Charmaine leaving, there's something they knew. They knew something. That's why they decided to leave. But then when we have people who are trying to stand by the party and try to talk things, you call me bitter. Call me bitter, I don't care. At least my bank balance shows me how bitter I am. You, what's your balance? What's your balance? You that is calling me bitter. Talk time, you have to borrow. You have no job. Nothing. I've seen people who log into people's, even my phone in Zambia, somebody who log into my phone in Zambia, trying to post something on Facebook. Even use my son's phone, trying to log to check what's on Facebook. So what are you talking about? Even the phone you're using is a borrowed phone. I will never stop speaking. I'm not a bootlicker. I'm not on payroll. I have enough in surplus to make me satisfied and happy. I don't need to come here and show you that I'm wearing Prada or Gucci to show you that I'm comfortable. No. If I did that, that's the day you even start following my inbox. No, honorable. That's why I pretend I'm poor to you. I just live a normal life. I live a normal life. So you assume, you expect me to come on Facebook and show you that today I want to do this. Today I want to do this. If I start that lifestyle, you will never like it. It's not even in me for me to be showing off on media like that. Today I can fly to Dubai now just to go and eat ice cream. Daniel, I'm coming. Just to go and eat ice cream. That's it. So what am I trying to say? Hold on, let me sit with the baby. The praise singers don't want to hear the truth. They don't. And it's wrong. You know, Ipalo says, we have lost morals as a Christian nation. Yes, Charles Daka, I talk a lot, so leave my page. You don't like the truth. You are bootlickers. You have zero balance in your account. Every time you're always praising, 5 years will be gone. And you're still there praising. Do something. Go and register a business. Form cooperatives. See what you can do. What is all this? Look at that. Yeah, call me, you can mock me, say whatever. You mock me, even the clothes you have to borrow. I don't borrow clothes. You know, something that I've realized about most of you is, it's good to accept that not everybody will love you. Not everybody will love you. Even in this time. I'm coming, let me get Daniela because she wants to stop. Come. You sit this side. Even this time where we know that the president is now the president of Zambia and he's not perfect. You understand? Don't expect everybody, to love him and to praise him. No! There are still some people who are loyal to President Lungu. There are people who are still loyal to Kalaba, who are loyal to whatever leader that is there. So respect people and their views. It doesn't make sense for you to always be fighting everybody. Fighting the whole day. Story. And the most disappointing thing that I've read today is you people saying we need police permits to protest. Really? Really? Yes, princess, I will bust because I don't need to sleep with a man to make money. I work hard. You have to show your legs to make money. Look at the way I even dressed on your picture. Nonsense. You know, and I'm thinking, you that used to say, we don't need to ask for police permission. Now you are saying he needs to obey the law and ask for police permission. Look at you. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. Aren't you the one who are complaining about how the police is being unjust and unfair? Today, people should ask for permission before they protest. Really? Really? Today, people, this light is making me sweat. It's too hot. People should protest. They should ask for permission. I remember even Sia1 had said on a video one day, and he said, why should the Kampion stop you from protesting? It is your right. Go and protest. Today, you are saying a one-man show that was protesting alone. He did not offend anybody. All he did is just do a poster. You are shocking. You are shocking that today you can pretend as if that's what you believe in. A permit is permitted only if we have 7 people. He was alone. We saw Mukuka going to State House, protesting. And when he protested, what did he say? He wore his black t-shirt, carried the banner, talking about fairness, blah, 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 blah. He was just taking in for questioning, blah, blah, blah. And he even went to the State House. Hey, they're very unfair. These people, just because he's UPND. Hey, baby. Ati, chiwamira mbuzi, chiwamira galu. Most of you people are hypocrites. You thought me I will keep quiet because with me, President HH, I love him. Even himself, he knows. But if I see any nonsense, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I mean, you don't pay my bills. Do you pay my rent? Do you even give me one quarter? Did you even give me money to campaign? Nothing. So if I talk, I'm speaking for the people of Zambia. The people of Zambia deserve fairness. When it was unfair for you to campaign and to protest, or because PF, they are attacking us because we are UPND. Okay, a small boy is not even a factor. Me, I'm even surprised you made this guy blow. Me, I even now know Kasonde. I didn't even know there was a Kasonde. You made the guy blow. Now he's an internet sensation. Now the Human Rights Commission will call him. Tell us how unfair it was. These other guys will call him. Next thing, he'll be having interviews all over. The guy has made a name. It's because people know that Upnd tamwate moku Mr. Criticize. First ntande kwenye chibemba. Fyonse mufaya efo mrechta. Abantu bale suminisha. Takwa aba. Na mchupa abantu balalaka. Na mayanda abantu balalaka. Kula ba honeymoon period na mfyupo. Honeymoon fienda wino. Kula ba nama times tafienda wino. Fintu fia luana. What do? We seek counsel. You can't be defending everything. If oh wait, don't scare some of us who fought for the freedom that you are enjoying now. My inbox is filled with messages from people, and I am embarrassed and ashamed that people are saying, we voted for change. But what we are saying, Lily, thank you for speaking up. I'm speaking up. Somebody protested alone. He did not insult, he did not offend anybody. Leave the guy. Let him make noise. He did not alarm anybody. Oh, what he's doing is senseless. If to you it's senseless, to him it makes sense. You can't always be the sensible ones. You are more sensible than everybody. Even in the same patriotic front, I listened to Kangombe speaking. I said, wow, that's a future president. The guy can speak. He's part of the patriotic front where we know that, there was corruption, there was this, but the guy is bright. I listened to his speech from one to last. When he talked about how he was a councillor and he became the Kitwe mayor, I was in Kitwe and I saw his poster there. Young boy. Now he's a member of parliament. He's a member of parliament. But he's part of the patriotic front. It's not everybody. Everybody. Princess, get out of my page. It's not everybody that is in a certain party is bad. That's why if I see someone do something, whether you are PF, you are Upnd, FDD, MDC, or what, I will appreciate you. Because you deserve to be appreciated. If somebody does something good, I shouldn't appreciate them because they are opposition. Kangombe speaks. That's a future leader. Those are the type of MPs we should be having in parliament that will speak for the people. So if you don't like Kangombe because it's PF, and this type of hatred is evil, it's demonic. We're not in a cult. It's demonic. Why should you hate someone because somebody is in this uniform? Yes, his people may be bad, but the person may be perfect. And believe you me, not everybody will find an opportunity in Upnd. So if he found an opportunity in PF, it's his grace to work there. If you found an opportunity in Upnd, it's your grace. Hamududu has an MP from his small political party. Somebody found grace in Hamududu's party. So allow people to live their life, to say what they need to say, to keep us on our toes, to see people are really watching what we said. He's expressing himself. He's exercising his human right. The police had no business questioning that boy. Don't let power get to your head. It got to PF and see the results. Let's humble ourselves. 23 years is not a joke. 23 years in opposition is not a joke. The same people that put us forward, even the same guy, he may be protesting, but he voted for HH. He may be protesting, but they voted for HH. For all you know, he ate money. And they've told him, if you don't get all the protest later, walachimona, come here to protest. And he has no choice. So you allow him to protest. We need to be fair in life. That I don't support PF doesn't mean if today PF has a perfect person who is strong, who works hard. Given when I love that man, he worked hard, go and seek a water. I'm sure the MP who's there now, he'll be a lazy one. Because given he worked hard. Let's give credit where it's due. We are one Zambia, one nation. We're not here to fight each other. What are we fighting? We're fighting for a better Zambia. And the better Zambia is to see there's free education in Zambia. That's what we want. I want you to experience free education. And the president has promised. And we will keep on pressing on that issue. I know he will implement it eventually. Somebody saying the boy you are supporting is stupid. You made him popular. You're calling him stupid. You could have allowed his stupidity to just be there on his page. But you made his stupidity viral. Why? Because you don't want to be criticized. You are perfect. 100% perfect. Nothing is wrong with the UPND leadership. Everybody is fine. And you think they'll keep someone like me there? I'm still a UPND member anyway. What proof do you have that he voted for HH? I said, for all you know, he voted for HH. Let's be accommodative enough. We are in a democracy, not dictatorship. If people speak, let them speak and we analyze. That is why being a social worker is good, like me. Because social workers, what we do is we critically analyze every issue. What was the boy trying to achieve? Danny is saying it's too early for criticism. When is the best time? Where do you want to go? Danny, when is the best time? You people stop listening to this noise making, how frustration works. Get out of here. You don't even have a job. Somebody with no job is here talking about how frustrations work. Anyway, so yes. So Della, thank you so much. Della says, Godfrey Gondwe, why are you chasing him when she's preaching tolerance? Let him also air his view. That's all I'm talking about. Let's be accommodative. It's even good. To be honest, it's better we have people that even say, it's better than people who are quiet. They will teach us a lesson like they taught Lungo. Did you expect that people will vote for HH in numbers? Auntie Peggy, she wants to play with me. She's eaten a lot. We just came from somewhere. Once she hears my voice, she wakes up. Can you imagine? Daniela. She wakes up. She's fine. She's eaten a lot. You see? Oh, Kelvin, shut up. So, that's what I wanted to say. Let's tolerate people. Accept them as they speak. Where do you want to go? Accept them as they speak. Okay. Oh, no. Where do you want to go? Here's a box. Take this. Abo. Yeah. Vunda says you speak the truth, one day you'll be MP. Of course. If people don't want to be told the truth, why? What's that? And yeah, Ria says, an open rebuke is better than hidden love. Speak out. That's it. We even need to appreciate that people are even speaking than they are quiet. And I'm sure the president has opened up to, make sure freedom of speech is there so that he can be listening to what people are saying. He can be listening to what people are saying. Why did he allow Prime TV to be open if he did not like how Prime TV operates and how they give platforms to opposition leaders? It's because he wants to also listen to what people are saying. It helps leaders when they listen to what others are saying, okay? What made President Lungu fail was because he closed his ears to the world. He was deaf. He became deaf. Even when we complain about anything, Even when we complained about anything, he was deaf. When we talked about gassing, he was deaf. And people were busy telling him, everything is fine, people will vote for you. People chewed his money. They took his money. And he lost. He spent a lot of money. We've seen lots of cars being abandoned. They've been dumped. These guys spent a lot of money. Kelvin, shut up. Isaac says you're speaking for us. Yeah. Somebody says when there's a new boss, but you're telling people to get out of your page because they have divergent views. Which divergent views? Which divergent? And that's what you don't like. PF was tolerant. To be honest, we could issue statements. We could do videos. They were tolerant. Very tolerant. PF was tolerant. Shut up, Abraham. They were very tolerant. We had Koswe page, this is page. We had Sia1 speaking on what? And there are people who just be watching us as we talk. I'm talking about Facebook people. But you just dare say anything about UPND. Hey! Okay, today I'll post the president and say good things. I'll get 5,000 likes. Tomorrow, I just say, but Papa UPND, you will see the insults. You are not even a member. You are this and that. Hey! Me, I was campaigning for UPND. I was called PF. I was always called PF. Oh, where is she getting money from? It's obviously PF sponsoring her. Go and check FIC report if PF gave me any money. No money. It's because it's impossible for somebody to be wealthy and to be able to do something for themselves unless you're affiliated with PF. That needs to go away. Okay? I agree with you. CK is the only one who campaigned without attacking HH. Very clean politician, one that brings issues during campaigns. Yeah, Kangombe. That's a wonderful, brilliant boy. Future president. Brilliant boy. When I heard him speak, I said, he's PF. I'm even going to put his picture on my Facebook now and appreciate it. Honorable member of Kamfinsa. Proud of that boy. I even know where he is. Proud of him. Oh. Okay. Somebody said, we really need two leaders of your kind. You speak the truth, and I know the truth hurts. Tell them, educate us, the youths. Get out, bro. No, Leon PM used to insult anyone who would speak against them. They had zero tolerance. Well, me, I was never attacked on my page. That's what I mean. Okay. Oh, your box has dropped. Hey. Sorry, oh. Here's your box. Abu. Kangombe, I love that boy. I'll post him today. If you like, kill me. It's my page. I'm proud of that boy. Yeah. Ria says we should be tolerant and accommodative. Play with your box, mama. One Zambia, one nation. That's it. Okay. Play with this other one. Any questions? Any questions? Let's talk about these things. Now we are throwing on the boxes. Anyway, that's what I wanted to just say. Enough is enough. Somebody says, now you are nowhere to be seen. We need you here in Monali. You didn't see me post. I posted that we'll be working in China. Take this other one. Take this one. We'll be working in China. Somebody says, are you PF was tolerant or you're getting out of hand? I'm talking about when we post certain things. And at least you could be tolerant. Does not mean that they were perfect in everything. You know that we used to complain about PF. Take this one. Take this one. Now you're throwing everything, Daniela. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, you see, Mwasa tola professor. So now you go and post somewhere. She said PF was tolerant. Kabiye noko. Ufontino wali fulisha. Okay. Ephraim says, do you live in Zambia? People are scared to post messages on FB during previous regime. What have I been saying? I've been saying all those things even on social media. People used to be attacked, but I'm talking about when it comes to commenting. Do you know PF Card has urinated in the mouth of a journalist in Eastern Province? Yeah. Well, we've talked about all those things. You're talking sense, you know. Me, when I'm talking about they are being tolerant, I'm talking about the fact that when somebody does whatever they are rubbish, you post on your media, you won't see them over attacking someone on one post. What's that? We've two Kangombes, which one? Christopher Kangombe Kamfinsa, Member of Parliament. Ethan wants to work outside. We will connect you. Let's be tolerant to each other. Let's allow people to do what they need to do. Yeah. It's worrisome. Somebody says, once you criticize UPND, you are their enemy. People who can't take criticism think they are perfect. Thank you for telling them the truth. It's horrible. And they hero worship you. Why? HH doesn't need that. He needs the truth. He needs people to love him, to show him that boss tafidenda wino. Edward says, go mama. They only appreciate when we speak good about them. That's evil. That's horrible. We're not a cult. Hey, I'm UPND. I love what you think. Yeah, of course. Oh, why should you Joseph? Indigenous Zambia says, did you win parliamentary seat that you contested for? Yes, I won. And it was stolen. Sweetheart, please help me with a job. Even making your hair, since I'm not educated. Look for office, otherwise I love you. Yeah, make me hair now. Make me hair, Martha, sweetheart in Kashita. Please respond. Is the group for teachers closed? It's still open. We need to open another one. Noble says the agenda, I'm late. We're talking about tolerance and that young man who protested. And I was just like, I'm not happy to see how people are attacking Pilato, who has stood for the people of Zambia. It's not fair. Where do you want to go? Daniel? Esther said, first time hearing you speak, you're inspirational to me as a young lady and a youth. You deserve to sit in the chamber. We go now, eh? It's hot today. And this light is hot. Madam, I would like to be added to the WhatsApp group for teachers. Come to my other page and then I can see you better, because on here I can see comments. Truth must be told. Yes, truth must be told. You wonder why they only adopted 7 men in the whole Lusaka. You can't even adopt a female. It's because you present HH lies. Tell HH the truth. HH, there is this person works hard. You even removed our names from the list when giving the president the list. It's because everything that you do, it should be something BK Castle, okay. You even removed my name from the list. And then somebody would tell me bitter. What's being bitter? When we knew all the plans and how they were working to suit themselves. Okay, the whole Lusaka, 7 males. And right now in parliament, the only female that is here from Lusaka is Tasila Lungu. And that's why I supported her. Porridge beans. Tamulat, mukos. Mukose. Open an admin. Okay, Maggie. Comment if anybody wants to a job about teaching or whatever. Let's do it on the other page. Because a lady, the one who has a company, would rather bring teachers. And then your contract is 2 years as a health and social care worker. Then after 2 years, you can look for a job as a teacher. Does a law without getting a police permit? Which police permit? The problem is you are blaming all of us who are UPND. Some of us are still logical. No, my brother. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about those. Okay. Let's go now. I'm talking about those who, take this one, who are busy condemning things. You know that it's not as me. I'm also UPND. Very UPND. I just went independent. Yeah, take this one. You've thrown your box and this one and that one. Yeah. Somebody says you're the best. Don't let anyone deceive you. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I've got a lot of things to do. I've got a lot of emails to respond to. At least I can be chatting with you guys on my other page. Let's chat. And Miss Daniela wants hugs and kisses. She wants to be hugged. She wants to be hugged. She says you talk too much. I'm a British for Balande Fine. So I didn't say I'm first. Okay, hugs now. Hugs. I don't want people to see you. Okay. Bye. Take care, everybody. Remember, the truth hurts if you are guilty. Bye.